Hey guys, what is going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. And today I want to feature one of my favorite range accessories. This is something that goes with me to the range just about every single time I go out, regardless of what I'm taking with me. And it's proved to be one of the best investments I think that you can make in terms of gear, especially if you're somebody who does a lot of shooting, you're somebody who goes to the firing range quite a bit, or you're just starting to accumulate a lot of different things, you know, cleaning supplies, targets, manuals, and stuff like that. This is kind of a nice all-in-one solution. So what we have here is the MTM Case Guard Sight and Clean. Now you can actually buy what I'm about to show you is two separate pieces, but I actually got this together for my wife for my birthday about 10 years ago. It's taken quite the beat and it's been exposed to all kinds of different weather. I've never had any issues with the plastic cracking or anything melting, anything warping. It's just a nice solid thick plastic. These are made in America. They're made in Dayton, Ohio. To be honest with you, I don't know what the warranty is on this particular product. And if you look this up on Amazon, it only gets like 4 or 4.5 out of 5 stars. And complaints for it go back to like 2011 or 2012. There were a few people that received these and they were missing a few parts. There's one person that complained about shoddy customer service, and granted that was 8 years ago. And I don't know what customer service is like today. I've never had to call MTM because I've never actually broken any of their products. A couple things about it: very sturdy design, just the design in general. It's not exactly compact. Here, let me just read the specifications to you real quick off of Amazon to tell you what we have. The rest that I'm about to show you, the gun rest itself is 11 inches by 20 inches by 4. The case itself is 21 inches by 13 by 9. So it does take up a decent amount of space. It's about the size of a good sized toolbox. The molding at the top is great. You can set accessories up in here when you're at the range. It prevents them from blowing off or sliding off if you're dealing with some small parts and stuff, and you can still keep the case closed. We'll go ahead and open up the case. And what I'll do first is go ahead and just take the side out, and we'll just talk about the actual compartment itself and what you're going to get. In terms of price, we're looking at $46, I think, and 88 or 99 cents over on Amazon right now. These were $56 just a couple days ago. So they have gone down in price quite a bit. This is cavernous down here. I used to keep a full cleaning kit in here. I've since taken it out because I just use mostly bore snakes now when I go to the range. A couple cans of cleaner down here, lots of accessories, manuals. I keep a lot of my gun manuals down here, especially if I need them with me. And you do have definitely a lot of space. You also have room down here to put these little arms that come with the rest. And like I said, you can buy the box by itself or the rest by itself, or just buy the whole deal together. Okay, now something I also want to do is just give you the actual usable storage space underneath. If you're going to be putting the rest in here, you're going to be losing some of this height, so you really can't have a lot of things upright. So your usable space is going to be a depth of about 3 3/4 inches before you hit the bottom of the stand if you store the stand in here. Width-wise, we can take it out to about 18.5 inches. Depth, we're looking at probably 10.5 inches. So you can get a lot of stuff down here. You can maybe even store a small gun case or a few firearms and things like that. I really can't tell you what the stand sells for by itself. I was thinking it was maybe 25 or 30 bucks or something like that. This is probably, again, hands down one of the most useful items that I've featured on my channel. I mean, I've used this thing so many times. You can see how dirty it is. So you've got some spots up here in the front. You've got a few compartment areas. You can put items. I put some sight tool adjustment tools up here. I put some batteries in here. A couple little straws for cleaners and stuff like that. Stuff I don't want to lose. And then right here, you've got a nice solid area. You can set items. You can place a firearm in here, which I'll show you in just a little bit. Maybe put some cleaning rods on here if you want to. You've got a lot of flexibility. There's different heights at these arms rest at, so whatever you do, you can get the gun to basically be level anytime. It's also convenient because on the bottom you've got some rubber feet that prevent the unit from sliding around, and you've also got a height adjustable little stopper right here. Unfortunately, it's not rubber, it's hard plastic, but it's one of those things that will allow you to make it completely level, especially if you're trying to get your gun sighted in. So you can put your firearm here if you want to. Now, an issue that you can run into is that you're going to have some clearance problems if you're using large, it's just standard capacity 30 round magazines, but you can still set it up for long guns, standard rifles and stuff. It's really not an issue. When it comes to cleaning, this thing is absolutely fantastic because you can set your firearm in here. You've got a nice sturdy area where you can do your cleaning. You can take your covers off, do all your modifications and so on. It's really nice because it does keep it in place, keeps it locked the way you want it. You can reverse this if you want to and have it angled and do whatever you want to do. So in terms of cleaning, having the gun out, wiping stuff off, mounting optics, using it as a zeroing tool at the range, it almost takes the place of a lead sled, which I've got one of those lead sleds, and I've actually used this instead of the lead sled the few times that I forgot to take my lead sled with me on range trips, and that can be a problem sometimes. Now, you take off the little arms for easy storage. You can put those in the box, like I said before. Let's get this up right here. And then if you take this lid off, you've got more space right here too. And I've got an armorer's wrench in here. I've got Allen tools, Allen keys, extra firing pins, extra ear probe, pretty much all those little things that I run into that I need quick access to when I'm out at the range. Got some little quick detach mounting points for slings, patches, pretty much screwdrivers. Now, what else is really cool about it is you can take the stand and you can lock it into place. It actually has a hard, not really hard mount, but like a system where it will just sit and self-lock itself into place. So you have a little more height. You can bring the gun more up to your height, especially if you don't want to hunch over the whole time that you're cleaning. You have a little bit easier access to it. And I like this kind of flexibility too. I wouldn't recommend shooting this way because it is not 100% stable. Just use the sight and clean rest by itself on a flat surface and you're going to be in good shape. Your gun's going to move around a lot every time you take a shot, but at least it's an easy way for you to have something that you can use to zero. Say you don't have sandbags handy or you don't have a lead sled with you. Makes it really easy to work with. Now, I also wanted to get this video out as soon as I could. I know it's not giving you guys a lot of notice, but if you could buy one of these locally, these would make a fantastic Christmas present for that young shooter that you're trying to get equipped with gear that they can have for the rest of their life, or something that's going to come in really useful. Again, it's a little bit large, but just the usability of it, the storage space, the features, it really does make it a great investment for what you pay for, which is right now, like I said, under 50 bucks over on Amazon. I don't have any kind of discount code for you. MTM's not paying me anything for this. Like I said, I got this myself as a gift. You can also put a cable tie in it also if you want a little more secure fastening ability, I guess you could say. And then, or you could put a lock on there if you felt like it, although it's plastic, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. You got good hinges on the back that are nice and sturdy. As you can see, I've got mine all tatted up, so to speak. But again, just one of those things that I just, just kind of take it for granted. I'm always going to have it with me when I go to the range, and of all the things you can spend your money on, I think a good range box is pretty hard to beat. So that's it, guys. That's my quick take on the MTM Case Guard Sight and Clean. Going on about 10 years of ownership. I've yet to have a handle break, and the sucker's been loaded with gear before. It's not waterproof. I would say it's water resistant. I've had it out in the rain before. I've never actually got rain inside of it. I don't think it's going to float. There's no O-ring here sealed to lock out the air, so you're not going to get that kind of moisture protection. But it does a good job of what it's designed to do. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is Travis P11. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Gunstreamer, UGEtube, guntube.org, and also on, a little podcast we do. Yep, that's right. Saturday mornings we do a podcast called Cowboy Corner at 8 a.m. Central Time. Make sure you guys swing by YouTube and check it out. It's over on my channel. Like and subscribe, mash that bell. This is Travis P11. Have fun, be safe, and as you guys know, we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.